Hey folks, welcome back. This is Joe Sweeney Steet from Dave and Adam's Card World, and today we've got two Neon Dynasty collector boxes, one of which I just dropped, but we're going to keep going and move on past that. So, if you're looking to buy these, we have them up for sale on dacardworld.com, and if you're looking to sell any Magic cards ever, feel free to shoot me an email. It's joe@dacardworld.com. And without further ado, let's get ripping. I'm very excited about this set. It's got a whole bunch of really sweet art, and some of the stuff I'm most excited about is guaranteed in every pack. I really love the special lands they did in this one. I'm gonna slide these off to the side here. All right, so pack one, let's see what, oh my God, they've increased the glue on this so much. How, oh my God. I legitimately can't rip this open. This is like actively embarrassing. Like, I don't know what just happened there. If I have to cut open every booster pack, I guess I will, but like, I don't know what this is. We'll find out. All right. Double-sided foil token. Rebuke, land, awakened awareness, recovery unit. One of the sagas. Important gameplay note, the sagas, when they transform, do not have haste unless they explicitly have haste. So, like suspend creatures, but suspend granted haste. This doesn't. One of these lands, oh, these are so good. Like, you get one foil of these basics every pack. I love how these look. They're just absolutely gorgeous. I'm gonna set those aside up there. Showcase. Ooh, one of the samurai treatments. Like, that's just a gorgeous card. Who's not having a good time looking at this thing? It's not the most powerful effect, but it's pretty good. I also love the simplified, like, it just says Death Touch, very well centered in the cards. Like, aesthetically, this looks super nice. Grease Fang, the Okiba boss. There's a lot of rats in the set. Oh, the Myojin. Yeah, so they brought back the Myojins. They're in the Commander set, so they're only going to be in the extended border ones. But the Myojins in the original Kamigawa were super powerful effects if you pulled their coins off, and this comes with an indestructible counter. I call counters coins. I just realized I did that, and somebody might not know what I mean by coins. Harkens back to the old days of Magic where you'd use physical coins instead of counters. Oh, man! That's insane. That's like the third most expensive card in the set, and I opened it in the first pack. Wandering Emperor, foil etched. Oh, my God, what a card. What a hit to start the day off. It's all downhill from here, almost certainly. All right, and then a Springleaf Avenger with the ninjutsu mechanic. If you don't know, ninjutsu, pretty great. Means you basically have to block every time in the format. Otherwise, they turn whatever's attacking you into something better. All right, let's see if every pack is this Yeah, this is, oh my God, this is like, I have no idea what's going on, but I can't open these packs with my own fingers. Fortunately, I have a knife for just such occasions. And I also can't get every card out. Oh my God. All right. So we got token in the era of enlightenment. Oh God, these are so good looking. Who doesn't love these planes? Well, I mean, not just the planes, all the basic lands. Eigenjo Exemplar, Jukai Trainee, Moon Circuit Hacker, and Moon Circuit Hacker foil. Sokenzen, the Crucible of Defiance. These legendary lands with the channel ability, that's a very, very powerful effect because it's instant speed. It's an activated ability, so it's much harder to counter. Like, obviously, the best one is Boseiju because it's a naturalize or destroy non-basic land effect. But being able to, for example, in Legacy, uncounterably naturalize your opponent's Chalice of the Void or counterbalance, it's insane. Kaima the Fractured Calm. Tezzeret, Betrayer of Flesh, showcase. Ooh, Carry the Swirling Sky. Look at this dragon. These are just absolutely gorgeous showcase cards. And then Tameshi Reality Architect in extended foil. I love the dragons. I'm going to flip out a little bit more about each dragon that comes up. See if these are easier to open from the underside. Oh my God, like, if you've watched this channel before, I sometimes struggle with opening a booster pack. I have never struggled this much to, like, open a booster pack at all. I almost want to have somebody grab me scissors and rejoin this, but I don't know if we even have scissors in the building. I mean, I assume we do. I don't know where the scissors would be. If somebody goes out and grabs me scissors, they're going to be a wizard of finding scissors because I don't know where those are. Somebody in the room just left to go buy scissors. Or not buy, hopefully not buy scissors. That'd be very embarrassing. In case anybody's thinking that I'm randomly filming this by myself entirely. No, there's other people around. All right, so the Goshentai of Hidden Cruelty. We got more shrines. Shrines are, the scissors have magically appeared. Definitely nobody helping me acquire scissors in this moment. All right, so we got the Goshentai of Hidden Cruelty. This is one of the shrines. The shrines are a very popular old mechanic where the shrines do more the more you have in play. These shrines are new. They are creatures. Interestingly, this creature has no creature type. It's just a shrine, which is an enchantment type. So this doesn't make changelings into shrines. It just makes, these shrines able to also attack or block or die to lightning bolt. But the shrines are very popular effects. Orochi Mergekeeper, Azusa's Many Journeys, double-sided saga foil. The other planes. Now, between these two planes, I like this art better. You might like this one better. I don't think there's really a wrong answer here. Jukai Trainee and Jukai Trainee foil. We're getting a lot of the same card in foil and regular. Inkrise Infiltrator. Card's not so good, but boy is that card gorgeous looking. Who's not having a great time? Takuchi Shadow Walker. March of Wretched Sorrow. This is part of the March cycle where you get to exile cards that share a color from your hand to pay like basically 2 more of the spell. It's a fine effect. Imposter Mech is a clone vehicle. That's pretty neat. The Lion Sash, which is basically Scavenging Ooze, but you can tutor it up with your Stoneforge Mystic, so that's probably going to see some play. We got a Scrap Welder, which, I mean, who's not having a good time with art that looks like that? And Grease Fang, Okiba Boss. Man, God, these cards look so good. All right, this one's misaligned on the seal. Does that mean it's easier to open? I'm gonna keep trying almost every time. This is like actually unreal how hard these are to open. Yeah, I can't get anything. If this was aligned, I'd be using these fancy new scissors that I just received, but it's not. It's like this pack comes very close to the edge here. I don't want to accidentally cut a good card. Or even a bad card. I like magic cards. I don't want to destroy them by accident, ever. All right, that's empty. All right. Got the commons and uncommons. Ooh, Prodigy's Prototype. It's neat. Life of Toshiro Umezawa. It's a pretty neat looking saga there. And then the Swamp Foil. I like that Swamp Foil. Sunblade Samurai with the Samurai treatment. Moon Snare Specialist, a Moon Circuit Hacker. Restoration of Eigenjo. God, these look great. Smoke Spirit Aids. Invoke Justice, part of the Invoke cycle in which everything costs 5 mana and then does something pretty significantly powerful for the 5 mana because it needs 4 of the same color to cast it. Invoke Justice, probably one of the weaker ones, but I mean 4 1/1 counters plus a Resurrection's pretty good for 5 mana. Another Greasefang Okiba Boss. Kyodai, Soul of Kamigawa. Look at this dragon. Look at this 5-color dragon. I'm tossing aside the token because it's not as important as this dragon. Yeah, that's just a gorgeous little dragon. All right. Oh my God, this is so difficult. Well, it's not actually that difficult. I'm cutting through a piece of shrink wrap or whatever with a pair of scissors. It's just more nerve-wracking because of the precision I need to do and that I don't want to cut a bunch of cards. All right, let's see here. Stoppable Ogre, Token, Planar Incision, Reinforced Ronin. Ah, yes, oh, wait, no, that's a channel effect, not reconfigure. There's a reconfigure effect. So they have a bunch of artifact creatures that, similar to the Theros Bestows, you can turn them into equipment and attach them to stuff. And they basically do the same thing to whatever they're attached to that they would do to themselves. The Shattered States era with this nice, awesome-looking samurai on the back. Then, oh, man, that's just gorgeous. Look at this mountain. That's a crazy-looking mountain. General... Etched Samurai, Futurist Operative, Silver Fur Master, Mindlink Mech Foil, Release to Memory, Tribute to Hirobi. This makes a lot of rats for your opponents, and then you gain control of all the rats. So, you know, you tricked them. March of Swirling Mist, and a Weaver of Harmony. Interestingly, Weaver of Harmony's ability is copy target activated or triggered ability from an enchantment source. Because it says source, you can copy an enchantment that you are channeling, even though when they're not on the battlefield, they're enchantment cards, not enchantments. Neat little rules trivia for anybody who might want to channel one of the enchantments with an ability and then you know, copy it. All right. Protocol, Treasure Token, Debt to Kami, Touch of the Spirit Realm, Goshentai of Boundless Vigor, another shrine with no creature type. This one puts counters on your creatures. Oh man, this is my favorite island. Look at that. It's got a bunch of birds flying. Part of the reason why I like that is because my wife is a falconer and we have a thing called bird law where I have to get her every card that has a bird on it. Seven-Tail Mentor, Eigenjo Exemplar, Coiling Stalker, and Coiling Stalker Foil. This is a frequent occurrence of card plus card and foil. Hidetsugu Devouring Chaos in foil, but not in the Neon Ink super rare version. Myojin of Roaring Blades. Deal 7 damage to up to 3 targets. Eigenjo, Seat of the Empire. This is one of the other legendary lands with the channel ability. Deal 4 damage to target attacking or blocking creature. Not the, you know, most powerful effect, but it's pretty good to just sort of snipe something out of there. Katosi, the Silent Spider with the ninja treatment, and Invoke Despair Showcase Foil. Target opponent sacrifices a creature. If they can't, they lose 2 life, and you draw a card. Repeat this process for an enchantment and a planeswalker. So something in the realm of a 3-for-1 for 5 mana. That's, you know, pretty good. There's going to be so many scraps of wrapper in this room at the end of this. There's 2 boxes. I'm almost through the first box. This is going to take so long. Spirit Token, Ambusher, Light Paws, the Emperor's Voice, Foil Showcase. I'm separating these into piles, and there's not actually any rhyme or reason to what's going into what pile, by the way, in case you're trying to solve this at home. This is super cool. These are lands. These are slightly different cool. This is also slightly different cool. There's no rhyme or reason. I'm sorry to have misled you with these piles implying some sort of plan or thought process to this. Vector Glider. God, these cards look great. Oh, the Forest. The Forest looks so nice. The Forests are the ones where I have the hardest time choosing between them. Nezumi Blade Blesser in Showcase and Showcase Foil. I think this is just a trend. Takuchi Shadowwalker Futures. Jin-Gitaxias Progress Tie-in Foil. Oh, that's so good. Concord with the Kami, Gorogor, Disciple of Ryusei, and a Weaver of Harmony Showcase. A lot of Showcase cards in these. Man, I love the art for this set. I'm going to try and open... Yep, no, it's all of them. It's all of them. Maybe it's this entire box. In the next box, I'm going to look less foolish trying to open the packs. But, like, this was such a horrifying start. If I hadn't brought a blade with me, I wouldn't have been able to start this video, and we would have had to start over. It would have been super embarrassing. More so than usual for me. All right. Sunblade Samurai, Construct Token, Mirror Shell Crab. This one's got an interesting mana leak ability, but can also counter abilities on its channel effect. So this, I think, is probably going to see a fair amount of play in competitive use because uncounterable mana leaks are, you know, okay. Goshentai of Ancient Wars, Replication Specialist, Okiba Reckoner Raid turns into Nezumi Road Captain. Look at that art. It's just an outline of a rat with some swords. Who's not having a great time? Oh, the best mountain. Look at this mountain. There's a dragon. There's a bunch of fireballs. There's an actual mountain. Oh, I mean, this other mountain's good because there's a bunch of fire going on in these things. But, like, there's no I guess there's mountains, like, very far in the background. But this is much more a village that is making fire as opposed to a mountain. Sunblade Samurai, Heiko Yamazaki the General, Blade Blizzard. Oh, hey, Foil Inkrise Infiltrator. This card where I was like, it's not so good, but boy, is it pretty. Well, it's just as pretty in foil. Surge Hacker Mech, Cyberdrive Awakener, another Surge Hacker Mech, but Showcase, Satoru Umezawa, and a blue Hidetsugu Devouring Chaos. The neon ink treatment. Like, the ink is, I guess, I'm going to say not foil. It's pretty neat looking. The blue's the most common one. The green and red are much more valuable, and the yellow's only at premium stores. But that's a pretty neat looking blue demon. Man, I keep forgetting that I can't open these and trying. One of these days, I'm going to figure it out that I can't open them, but that day's probably not today. Oh, there's a card behind it. I don't know why I said that. Obviously, there's a card behind this. Favor of Jukai, Human Monk, Voltage Surge, Okiba Salvage, Mech Hanger, The Fall of Lord Konda, which turns into this Human Noble. Surprisingly unfoiled art. Huh. The Other Forest. Man, those forests look equally nice. Upriser Renegade, Nezumi Blade Blesser, Makotai Ambusher, Nezumi Prowler, Kyodai, Soul of Kamigawa, regular foil. We got him in the showcase foil. Or her, I'm not sure which gender the dragon spirit is, but obviously this showcase, it just looks insane compared to that. This is an island. I'm going to put this in the pile of lands. Access denied, Thundering Raiju, Inventive Iteration, and a foil Rizona Asari Commander. All right. These scissors are so good at cutting through things. It makes me actively nervous every time because the cards inside are things I don't want to cut, turns out. Simian Sling, Treasure that I dropped, Dismal Backwater, Gloom Shrieker, Flame Discharge, Befriending the Moss, the slightly lesser but still pretty good looking Foil Mountain, Subduer, Guardians of Oboro, Inkrise Infiltrator, Mokotai Ambusher, Mokotai Soul Ripper, Tanuki Transplanter, Rizona Asari Commander, Eater of Virtue, and Teachings of the Kirin. Eater of Virtue is super neat. Whenever the creature dies, you exile it, and basically it gives all abilities it had and everything else had to whatever is currently equipped with it. So you got to lose a whole bunch of creatures for this to become too insane. I mean, it still gives 2-0 with no other effects, so it's not like unplayable to start with. But in terms of it getting like particularly bonkers, you got to lose like a whole bunch of creatures. Seven-Tail Mentor, Treasure, Kitsune's, Selfless Samurai, Roadside Reliquary, Kumano faces Kakazan. Oh, the Other Swamp. I'm not sure which of the two swamps I like better. This one looks more swamp-like. The other one looks more red. I think the art that's red is better. Selfless Samurai, Sunblade Samurai, Nezumi Prowler, Dokutai Shadow Walker, another Thundering Raiju, Collision of Realms, Mindlink Mech, Surge Hacker Mech, and another Showcase Foil Tameshi. All right, last pack from this box. Already, the Wandering Emperor is by far the biggest hit. Not that they aren't all winners because the art's so good in this set. All right, Inkrise Infiltrator, Damaged Rat-Rogue Token, maybe that was done by me. Network Disruptor, Nezumi Prowler, Jukai Naturalist, Behold the Unspeakable, the Other Planes Art, Guardians of Oboro, Aki Ronin, Takuchi Silencer, Fang of Shigeki, Rizona Asari Commander, Research Thief, the Dragon Kami Reborn, Phyrexian but not foil Jingataxis Progress Tyrant, and a Showcase Foil Scrap Welder. All right, on to box 2. There's almost no rhyme or reason to these piles I'm making, outside of, I guess, this is a pile of damaged tokens because that's the one token I opened that was already damaged. All right, time to keep embarrassing myself trying to open these booster packs. All right, these work with fingers. Oh my God, it's impossible. This glue weighs 1,000,000 pounds. Just regular Tom Haverford trying to move Ron Swanson's typewriter here. Just, you'd think it would be possible, but somehow it isn't. All right. Careful Cultivation, Token, Ancestral Katana, Sentinel, Tempered in Solitude, Showcase. God, I like these. I like these basic lands so much. There's one every pack. It's so nice. Seven-Tail Mentor, Fang of Shigeki, Doko Silencer, March of Swirling Mist Foil, one with the Kami, Cloudsteel Kirin. This doesn't do its effect until it's reconfigured, but then it turns into a Platinum Angel, whatever it's attached to. Soul Transfer and a Ryu Storm's Edge with the Samurai treatment. All right. Alright. Treasure token, Ambitious Assault, Completion of Tameo. I don't know why I said it that way. It's Tameo's completion. Discover the Impossible, Roaring Earth, Bosiju reaches skyward, the other island. Man, those islands look great. Reinforced Ronin, Peerless Samurai, Dakochi Shadow Walker, Fang of Shigeki, Kura the Boundless Sky foil. God, these dragons look so great. Ruthless Technomancer, Kura the Boundless Sky Extended Art, non-foil. That's the same card again. Cloudsteel Curran and a Mech Titan core. Oh my god, these are so good. So this just looks sweet, but the Mech Titan core is just Voltron getting assembled, and or the Megazord. They're very similar concepts. I like the Megazord because I preferred Power Rangers to Voltron, partly because I've hung out with the Green Power Ranger, Jason David Frank, but I have not watched Voltron, so that's why I have that bias. Pilot Token, Key Ronin, Ninja's Kunai, Runaway Trashbot, Blade Blizzard Kitsune, The Modern Age, turns into Vector Glider, The Other Planes, I like that Planes a lot, Peerless Samurai, Selfless Samurai, Covert Technician, Prosperous Thief foil, Springleaf Avenger foil, Myojin of Grim Betrayal Extended Art, Satsuki the Living Lore, Invoke the Winds, and Invoke the Ancients foil. Alright, so you can see the two different effects here. Invoke the Winds is a 5-mana, gain control of artifact or creature and untap it. Invoke the Ancient is a 5-mana, create 2 4/5 green spirit tokens, and then each of them gets your choice of Vigilance, Reach, or Trample. So I think the Invoke the Ancients is probably pretty powerful. Like, certainly in Limited. The Invoke the Winds might not be so powerful in Limited. More likely that's a constructed card where somebody else has, access to something really good and cool that you want to steal instead. All right. Reckoner Shakedown, Treasure Token, Eki Emberkeeper, Norika Yamazaki the Poet, Sokens and Smelter, Michigo's Reign of Truth, The Other Swamp, Seven-Tail Mentor, Eigenjo Exemplar with the Samurai treatment, Coiling Stalker, Dakuchi Shadow Walker, Lizard Blades, Universal Surveillance, Soul Transfer, March of Burgeoning Life, and oh man, God, that's gorgeous. Atsushi the Blazing Sky Showcase Foil. Oh man, what an awesome looking card. Not a card I'm probably gonna play. Like, I might play it. I think I really like dragons because I have a Kalia EDH deck, so I'm always looking for red, black, and white dragons. I might play it. It's not as splashy of an EDH effect. It just looks freaking awesome. Token, Sky Swimmer Koi, it's a fish. Swiftwater Cliffs, Generous Visitor, Enthusiastic Mechanaut. This card's surprisingly powerful. 2 mana for a 2/2 flyer that makes your artifact spells cost 1 less. The Shattered States era, the best mountain again. God, that mountain looks so great. Jukai Trainee, Peerless Samurai, Kapatek Wrecker, Coiling Stalker. I combine those into the name of neither card. Weaver of Harmony, Silk Guard, Tatsunari Toad Rider. He makes himself and a toad unblockable, but I guess frog, but you need the frog in order to make him unblockable. Showcase foil, Invoke the Ancients, and a restoration of Eigenjo. Man, these showcases, they just look so good. It's unreal. Is it bothering everybody else that the scrap went that way instead of the other way? Because it bothered me. That's why I had to stop and fix it. Alright. Treasure Token, Mnemonic Sphere. What did I say? I didn't say a real word. Coiling Stalker, Hotshot Mechanic, Unforgiving One, The Long Reach of Night, The Other Swamp. Yeah, I think I like The Other Swamp better. Like, this one, I think it's cooler art, but in foil, this one's where I think the better foiling treatment lands. Norika Yamazaki the Poet, Seven-Tail Mentor, Moon Snare Specialist, Blade Blizzard Kitsune, Fable of the Mirror Breaker, which turns into like a bad version of Kiki Jiki. Oh, this would have been so great if it just turned into Kiki Jiki on the backside. People would have liked that. Iron Soul Enforcer, Kami of Transience, Soul Transfer, and a Foil the Kami War, which turns into Okagachi Made Manifest. This is a sweet card. Oh, who's not having a good time there? I'll tell you who's not having a good time. these booster packs because I'm cracking them open and just ripping them to shreds with a scissor. I don't think the booster packs actually have a very strong opinion of this matter. Card just falling out all over the place. Token, Light the Way, Klong Torment, Reality Heist, Colossal Sky Turtle. It's a turtle. Okiba Reckoner Raid turns into Nezumi Road Captain again. The Other Forest, Aigajo Exemplar, Jukai Trainee, Prosperous Thief, Moonsnare Specialist, Thousand Face Shadow, Yoshimaru, Ever Faithful. I'm just going to move this stack there because I keep putting them here. Spirit Sister's Call, Extended Art Mythic, Explosive Singularity. This is just a big old spirit bomb. This is Goku's Genkai Dama. Hinata the Dawn Crowned. What a neat looking card there. I'm going to put this here too. I don't know why. I'm not sure what these piles mean. Outside of this pile up here in the corner is the basic lands that are neat looking. Alright, let's see here. We got a token, Spirited Companion, Kaido's Pursuit, Takuchi Silencer, Acquisition Octopus. Who doesn't like an octopus? Azusa's Many Journeys, The Likeness of the Seeker, That Island, Nezumi Blade Blesser, Skybless Samurai with the Samurai treatment, Moon Circuit Hacker, Mukatai Ambusher, Aigenjo Uprising. This card is pretty great, like especially in limited. Katsumasa the Animator, Satoru Umezawa, Invoke Justice, and then a showcase foil, Ryu Storm's Edge. That's a pretty great one because they have sort of like the old Exalted mechanic in that now it's whenever a samurai or warrior you control attacks alone. They have a bunch of things that trigger off of that. This one's version is if it's the first combat phase of the turn, there's an additional combat phase of the turn. You also untap the thing that attacked. So that's a pretty neat thing because also all the other when it attacks alone triggers you'll get again in combat phase 2. Pilot, Moonsnare Specialist, Dragonfly Suit, Tawashi Guidebot, Invigorating Hot Spring, Era of Enlightenment to turn into Hand of Enlightenment. Oh, the same island 2 in a row. That's neat. Sunblade Samurai, Aigenjo Exemplar, Inkrise Infiltrator, Showcase Foil, Covert Technician, Aigenjo Seat of the Empire Foil, Myojin of Towering Might, Extended Art, Mech Titan Core, Non-Foil Kyodai, Soul of Kamigawa, and oh, look at that, Invoke Calamity Showcase Extended Art Foil. That looks so neat. 5 mana instant cast up to 2 instant and or sorcery spells with total mana value 6 or less from your graveyard without paying their mana costs. That's pretty great looking. The combo I want to do with it is, for some reason, in Vintage, use it to cast Time Walk and Increasing Vengeance to take a lot of extra turns. I'm sure there's clearly better combos that you can do, but that one feels like the most fair combo in that it's just taking 3 extra turns, nothing too unruly. Aki Warpaint, Treasure, Thornwood Falls, Bronzeplate Boar, Born to Drive, Life of Toshiro Umezawa, the still good but in my opinion second best foil Mountain Art, Skybless Samurai, Heir of the Ancient Fang, Nezumi Prowler, another foil Inkrise Infiltrator, Kami of Transience, Aerial Surveyor, Bosiju Who Endures Showcase, not foil, Goro Goro, Disciple of Ryusei, and March of Wretched Sorrow Showcase foil. All right. Only 2 packs to go. Let's see what else we can pull. Armguard Familiar, Surge Hacker Mech, Extended Art Foil, that's pretty nice. Human Monk Token, Kindle Fury, Goshentai of Shared Purpose. This one makes a lot of spirits, so that's probably one of the better ones in my opinion. Generally making creatures is a pretty powerful effect. Naomi, Pillar of Order, Tales of Master Seshiro, which turns into Seshiro's Living Legacy. This one has haste, so it's a 5/5 Vigilance with haste. Forest, Heir of Ancient Fang, Upriser Renegade, Mukatai Ambusher, and in foil. Ooh, foil Blade of the Oni. What a nice card that is. Komainu Battle Armor, Hidetsugu Consumes All, and Hinata Dawn-Crowned Showcase. Where's the other Hinata? Yeah, this other Hinata. I mean, this looks nice. This looks crazy. I mean, this is just way better art in my opinion of the two. All right, last pack. Can I open it? Let's try one last time here. Oh my god. All right, well that happened. I'm just gonna go with that. All right, took us 2 full boxes, and then I also damaged the token opening it. Imperial Oath, Iron Apprentice, Kappa-Tech Wrecker, Story Weave, Kumano Faces, Kakazan, The Other Planes, Guardians of Oboro, Reinforced Ronin with the etched foil treatment, Fang of Shigeki, Nezumi Prowler, Eater of Virtue again, Organic Extinction, Improvised Destroy All Non-Artifact Creatures. This is another one of those commander cards, so it's only going to be in the rare slot with the extended art out of these packs. March of Wretched Sharo, Reckoner Bankbuster, and Inventive Iteration. All right, so that's these 2 boxes. If you're looking to buy these boxes, just a reminder, we sell them on dacardworld.com. If you're ever looking to sell some Magic or other things, feel free to shoot me an email, joe@dacardworld.com. I'm not sure if we want you to like, comment, or subscribe, but I'm going to say that because I hear people on YouTube say it all the time. I don't know what it really means because I don't do the social media outside of my enthusiasm for these videos. Other people tell me what to say about that, but I forgot to ask at the start of the video, and we're certainly not going to crack 2 more boxes just so I can know whether or not I'm supposed to say like, comment, subscribe. So I've said it several times now. I hope everybody has a great day. I think this is a pretty awesome set. And signing off, this is Joe Sweeney Steet from Dave and Adam's Card Roll. Thank you.